now this is like the part two that we're saying. And yes, like the way we said, of course, now those ones who watched the part one, now this is the part two. We are trying to see how this one can, like from the, like behind we were doing it coming from this way, going upwards. Now when we reach at this, when we reach here, we just have to make sure that these ones also come from this side going behind. Okay, so let's continue doing that. Like the way I told you that this thing, you need to be as quick as possible. Okay, so I don't want it to be here. Okay, this is okay. Now, as I told you, that now since these are big boxes, we just have to follow, their directions. Okay, we have to follow their directions so that we don't mess up, or we don't bring the tension. So this way, the only thing I keep on reminding you guys, like let's not use uh, tension when we are doing this inward knotless kinky. We don't need to use any hardness here like while braiding, because I told you that kinky is very friendly with our natural hair. So there's no need of doing it. Uh, there's no need of doing it with a lot of tension. We just have to mind that tension. So I can bring her here, and you see, as I told you, I'm following the directions. Okay, I'm following the direction. So still I bring this here and I add this one here just like this. Okay, yes, this I explained this, that most of the times we know that kinky is very uh, soft, light on the head, but the only thing we need to know is that if it is soft, still that one can't make it to become heavy as long as you overpack it. So most of the times we always need to mind about the packing, because that one is very important. But all in all, we need to learn this inward knotless method, because it is very perfect for us if you learn how to do it. It just was your knotless, your your knotless is going to be, it is going to be like it is going to grow from inside. Okay, and this is something that we all need. Have you ever seen, like, when what you look at something, when it grows it looks like something that is natural? Okay, yes, sometimes they look like dreads. You find like your hair has grown so much and now it looks like dreads. Yes, thank you, Tom, joining. Thank you so much for joining. And please, you can tell me where you are watching from, Lingo. Andrew, hi. Hello. So let's continue with our braiding. As I've told you, okay, here it is the inward knotless braiding. Okay, this is Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As long as you learn how to do this method, you're going to love this hair. As long as you learn how to do it with this method, trust me, you will love it. And this method, you don't need to add any tension. This one I always repeat. Because why I always say all that? Like there's some people always say that Kinky breaks their hair. Okay? Most people say that Kinky breaks their hair, but not knowing that maybe it is just according to how the braid they use, how they braid it. Okay? But nothing that you cannot recommend a hairstyle like any good hairstyle and you leave away the Kinky, because we all know it is something that is friendly with water, and if possible, like you by the time, like maybe those ones who love swimming, it dries as soon as possible. Okay. Wow, so I'm watching from, she's watching from Lemon. Oh, Lemon. Outside Capture, I get it, I get it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, guys, let's keep doing that. Yes, at least you tell me where you're watching from so that we can keep the chat moving. Yes, so that we can keep the chat moving. And please don't forget to like. Don't forget to like the video. And this is Nduku watching from Canada. Yes, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. So you can see how braids are, and I make sure that I braid them very, very neat and very easy for us to unbraid. Yes, some people always ask themselves like how to unbraid these kind of braids, but now this is very, very simple to unbraid. It is very, very simple. You can always unbraid it yourself. Yes, you can always unbraid it yourself. It is really very, very easy. Okay, that I'm seeing here, Lois. Good morning. How are you doing? Watching. Nice. We love you so much. Wow. Well, I love you too. You're in Minnesota. Minnesota. Wow. Blessing. And yes, this is Inorder from Florida. We love you so much. We love you so much. Thank you, guys. So this is the braids that I can always recommend, like those ones who are in hot places. Okay. Yes, and you want something that is very, very easy for you, something that is not something that you can oil very fast if you need to oil. Okay. And what I love mostly, it is the way it is. You can see the braiding, like it is from inside. You get it? So the more it grows, the more it keeps on looking very, very nice. You get the cover? Okay. The more it grows, the more it keeps on looking very, very nice. So you can see how this looks like. I just love the way it is. Okay. Now we are going now on our last line, and this is from Alan. Yes, Alan, I love you so much, from Toronto. Just like this, the way it is. I'm seeing it here and it's looking nice. You're very far. Let me try to change her like this here. Okay. Now you can see how it looks. Let's continue. And this is Brownie. Yes, you're back. Hello, I will try this way on my okay. Yes, you should. You should. So, but now we're going to see it in front very well. We're going to see it in front clearly. Okay. Let's continue. So now here, I'm going to make my first line. It is always good, guys, always, like, it is good to first make like it is always good to make these sketches before you continue doing your braiding. Okay, it is always good to make sketches. So now, according to what I've been braiding, remember I'm doing it in a bricklaying. Okay, and we all know when it comes to bricklaying, you just have to lay them this way. Okay, you lay them this way, you don't lay them on one position. Okay, then Jackson, such a beautiful hairstyle, thank you so much. And please don't forget to click on the like. Okay, and now my kinky looks like this. Those ones who have just joined us, and the way I told you how I join it is I just come and I do this. I join it here this way, okay? Then I hold here tight, just like this. Now, after all that, we are going to add in it here. We put our molding gel, okay? And I hope for the gel, you guys have a lot there. Yes, you have a lot of gel that you can always use. There is the Osad, there is the Shine and Jam, the Lace Jam. All those gels, I think they're very nice for you guys. So I make sure I do this and I part here like this. So all that, I'm going to come and I join this through and I join here. So here you just have to be as gentle as possible because now we are in front, and here in front we just have to make sure that our hairline is protected, so we don't need to create any tension. Okay, so like those ones who have been following me, I've been telling you that when it comes to kinky, we always have to understand that this is the hair extension that will match with your natural hair. Okay, so you don't need like to make them very tight like the way we always use the synthetic braidings, like when we are doing these knotless braids, and then you find like you're doing it so tight. But when you look here, you can see how amazing this braiding looks like. So now after all that, we are also coming this way to come and we bring it here like this. You have to make sure that your lines are very well arranged because the lines are the one that gives the perfection. Okay, then I add in my gel. As I told you, we have to protect our hairline, but how are we doing that? Is by not adding the tension. Yes, we don't need to add on the tension. So after all that, I'm going to separate here like this and then here like this. So after that, I'll be joining this here and this here so that I do my braiding. And I told you that this is how my braids looks like. So I bring it like this, then I join it just like that. So I hold here this way. So after holding here, I just come, hold here, and I join this, okay? Joining this like that, but don't add any tension here, trust me. Don't add any tension. So just do it lightly like this, like that, and then you continue with your braiding. Okay, continue with your braiding this way. Yes, please. Kona kote vako tena buzibu jakuba ekyaliko okakonyeko. Okay, so now we are remaining with this. Let's continue. Of course, I'm now going here. So we are yet to finish our braiding, but as I told you, we have to make sure that our lines are very, very perfect. Okay, make sure that our lines are very, very perfect. And this is what I do. You know, when you're doing box braids, like big ones, you just have to mind that. Okay. You deserve. Oh my God. Georgiana, my tribe mate. So I bring it this way. What I do, I make these 3 portions. As I told you that we have to make sure that the portion have to be equal. Okay. Mwana chali yao. Jango malemu. So now here I bring, okay, I add on this like this, and then I start doing the braiding. And I hope you guys, what you have loved most is the method that I'm using here. It is what you have loved most. Yes, I know that you can be. Thank you so much. And now I'm working with my sister here from another mother. Yes, she's going to be helping us to finish it up so that we can finish very, very fast. Okay. Now this is how it looks. And I hope you guys, you can see how amazing this looks like. Okay, you can see. Now it means whenever it grows, it will have to grow from inside. Okay, now after all that, we're going to come here and also remove our box here. I try to see if it is, wow, it is doing it massive. So after all this, I always have to first come here and I see in the mirror if it is the same the way I want it. Nah. Okay. Okay, once I see it in the mirror, that is. Yes, please. My live mask. Okay, now it is done here. Just bringing my molding gel. Who else love this method, guys? This one is watching from Malawi. Anyways, you're watching from Malawi, USA. Then this is USA. Costa Rica. Wow. Perez, thank you so much. You come from Costa Rica. Okay, you're watching from Costa Rica. Indeed. Now, I just try to make these into 3 portions, like the way I do always. Okay. And I change here. I want you to look at it very perfect. Those ones who have just joined us. And we are using the inward knotless braiding. And of course, we are going to hold these into 2 like this. Okay. After like that, we are going to join together, and this one goes down like this, and this one goes upwards. And yes, I was trying to tell you guys, please just try to follow, go and subscribe to that channel. The description is in the link. Okay, the link is in the description, and it's called Knowing My Hairstyle. Knowing My Hairstyle. That channel, I made it for you guys, like to those ones who would want to do any particular hairstyle, like any